Okay, so I didn't explain how to put these things back together. Basically what I've done right here is I've got a socket that's just sitting on the table here, and I've got the lifter sitting on the top of that socket. And what I do is I take the push rod, and I put the push rod in there, and I push it down until I have it down enough to put the clip back in it, to put the retainer back in it, okay? That's the best way to do it. If you try to do these rollers any other way, the thing's going to be rolling all over the place. You're going to be having parts flying everywhere. So that's how I put them back together. I haven't had any problems yet, knock on wood. Yeah, just take a socket, set the roller in the socket, and then that way you can use one hand with the push rod, push it, applying pressure until you get it down far enough to put the retainer lock back in there. And also, don't put too much oil in there. You're not going to be able to compress it. It will hydraulic, and you're not going to be able to compress the plunger far enough to get that retainer lock back in there. So it's really simple to do. Just make sure you've got it clean. Don't use any, don't use little ear cleaner things and little cotton ear cleaners. Don't use anything. You don't want anything in there, because the tolerances on this thing are so finite that even a little piece of cotton or something can cause this thing to stick, and then you're screwed. You got to take the engine all back apart and try to get the stuff out of it. So you don't want to do that. Just clean it good. Use your emery cloth on it. Not your emery cloth, but your Scotch-Brite cloth on it, and then spray it out good. Clean it real good with some cleaner. Compressed air, blow it out good, and then oil it. Put it back together. I do fill the top part of this plunger up with oil. Okay, that you can do. You take this top piece off right here, and you've got that other little piece of metal in there. You remove it, fill it up with oil, and then put it back together. Push it down and put the retainer lock back in there, and then you're good to go. Okay, guys, that's all I got. Okay, so I got everything cleaned up and ready to go back together. I got all the lifters. I got all the lifters done. I wrapped them because I'm not going to work on this thing again until Monday. My fingers, man, I don't have any fingerprints left on my fingers from using that Scotch-Brite cleaning these lifters. It took about 30 minutes for each lifter, to clean each lifter, and there's 12 of them. Sanding, and not really sanding, but polishing. It's just intricate work. It takes a lot of time, and it's just one of those things that needs to be done. When you get the plunger out and there's carbon underneath there and sludge and everything, that's just going to cause problems down the road if you don't clean it. So it's done. Everything is ready to go, man. Everything is cleaned up and ready to go back in. The crank looks good. I gotta clean this area right here. I haven't polished this area yet. You can see the oil, sludge, dirt impacted in there still. Still got to do that. That's the main seal. Where the main seal rides, I got to do that. Everything else is ready, man. It's all got everything done. It's ready to go back in. So, yeah, I'm going to take a couple of days and relax, and then start again on Monday, because I got to go get a bolt for the timing chain. What is that thing called? It's not the gear. It's the there's a word for it. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, it's the plate that holds the cam in place. Actually, it holds this in place. The dampener or balancer shaft. Yeah, the balancer shaft. So yeah, everything's done, man. Everything's ready to go. I'm ready to put it back together. It's just a matter of time now, and I'm gonna take a couple of days off, so let my fingers grow back. So, all right, everybody have a great weekend. And today's Friday. It's about 7:15 or so Friday. So Monday I'll be putting this thing back together, and then hopefully Wednesday or Thursday start putting it back in. I gotta get it all painted and everything, so I need a couple of days for that. So hopefully by next weekend, I'm hoping to at least have it bolted to the transmission. May not have everything else done, but I'm hoping to at least be able to achieve that. So, all right, guys, that's all I got. Everybody have a great weekend, and we'll holler at you guys later. Peace, and I'm out.